what is happening is not only the genocide of the Palestinian people, but that the Palestinian people live under an oppressive apartheid state. To quote someone, Desmond Tutu, who not only was a human rights activist under the South African apartheid system, was also played a very influential role in the demise and the campaign against apartheid, came to the Gaza Strip and said that what is happening in Palestine, what is happening in the Gaza Strip, what is happening in the West Bank is 10 times worse than what was happening in apartheid South Africa. That is quite telling when a man who has lived through apartheid, who has lived under severe oppression and persecution, can come and say that. And part of that is that the Israeli state unequivocally targets civilians. It does so knowingly. And that's one thing that people don't seem to want to talk about, that people's lives are being taken away from them wholesale and mass murdered, and yet there is no condemnation about it. Where thousands of people have not only been killed and targeted, but live under a system where they live on a starvation diet, where it is the Gaza Strip has been illegally besieged for the last 7 years, illegally, and I say this illegally because it has been condemned by every international body. Israel has been condemned for illegally sieging the Gaza Strip for the last 7 years by every international body, from the United Nations to Amnesty International, and the list can go on. Yet no government has come out and said that this is wrong, unless there is a few, and once you do, you are attacked for it. Now, part of the difficulties of being a Palestinian here on La Trobe University or being here in Melbourne is that the moment you criticise the Israeli state and its actions, you are attacked for it. You are told to shut up, you are told to stay quiet, and you are told that you don't have a voice. And the problem that we find is that we get harassed quite a bit, but no one wants to talk about the harassment of pro-Palestinian activists. No one wants to talk about the harassment of people who say, you know what, we stand on the side of humanity. We do not support the mass murder of civilians.